I wonder how that would have turned out. I wonder how that would have.
I really enjoyed did you see that? I'm sorry, go ahead.
Sure. You want me to go first?
Yeah, you go first.
You notice my drawing of Batman, like the eyes look all white, like he has no pupils, kind of have like that animated look, you know.
Yeah.
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 And that's a good touch too, because it's like,
as you were saying,
it's more like reptilian in a way. Well,
exactly.
It's more cold, you know, for coming across criminals.
Yeah, absolutely. So as you were saying, Isaiah, you were saying something?
I was just asking. I was thinking. I heard that that's how his eyes are going to be for Batman versus Superman. How they're going to have like the cold white eyes.
Yeah.
I saw.
You did kind of see the cold white eyes in the dark.
Yeah, you see his eyes in the dark. Yeah.
Yeah.
In the dark night, and then.
I'm actually gonna get a pic of that for a video.
I guess that's the influence for Batman. It's pretty much the old school movies, the Tim Burton movies, and even Batman Forever. What would you say would be a great influence for Spider-Man? Like, if I did a job, would be like the Andrew Garfield Spidey.
Andrew Garfield. It's so. I'm so upset over that. Over them doing the recasting for that.
Yeah.
That's just. Oh, that's not.
Yeah, I understand it.
Just doesn't seem fair. You know?
Yeah, see, he was a good Spidey. He just didn't have. It was just the material that the scripts that they had weren't like best really, but he was good.
Yeah.
You know.
Last second. Are you guys still there? Isaiah?
And I'm still.
Alright, I think I lost Isaiah.
Yeah, we lost him. Basically, what I really like the costume Spider-Man wore in Amazing Spider-Man 2. That's like one of the best things about that movie.
Yeah, it was pretty sweet.
The eyes kind of look. Don't they look kind of similar to the Todd McFarlane Spider-Man comics in a way, like with the big eyes and stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, the McFarlane series. Wait, hold on, I'll grab one.
Yeah, because I actually have a comic.
Oh wait. Oh yeah. Yeah. They're like eyes. Oh sweet. That's true, eh?
Yeah.
Sweet deal. Oh, I'm just
Speaking of Spider-Man, did you see, like, I one time put up this fan cast of what if Spider-Man was made in the 90s, like the movies were made in the 90s. And the choice they had for Spider-Man was actually Zach Galifian from Gremlins.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have been wicked. Cause he's such a like a household name. You know, like from Gremlins.
Yeah, and he looked Peter Parker as well. Reading these comics, this is Peter right here. Isn't he? I don't know.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna see some Zach Galligan on him.
I can see it. I can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zach Galligan, great. He was like so great in those movies. It's sad that you don't see more of him.
I know. But then again, I guess that's a sign of him being more humble. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm just looking for a picture of what's his name? Andrew Garfield. Oh, there we go. Yeah, the suit, definitely. Definitely. I'm gonna try to get Isaiah back. See if we can get so many windows. Like,
Hey, sorry about that. Yeah, my battery but on my laptop. Sorry about that.
no problem.
Yeah, it's perfectly fine. It's understandable.
Yeah. I got charged back up now.
I'd love to see Zach Galligan in Spider-Man. You know,
Yeah.
That
would have been wicked.
Is that Gallagher, the guy from Gremlins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Billy
He was
Peltzer.
he was one of the original choices to play Spider-Man.
Well, there was this fan cast, like what if Spider-Man was made in the '90s, and the choice that the guy had for Spider-Man author was Zach Galligan.
It's not a bad choice.
Isaiah, I actually have the Spider-Man comic right here.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
And I was just discussing how Amazing Spider-Man with the big eyes that Spider-Man has, doesn't it kind of look like an Amazing Spider-Man 2 almost?
Yeah, it does.
Like whether you love or hate that movie, you got the costume in that movie that's fucking awesome.
I enjoyed both of the Amazing Spider-Man. I think Andrew Garfield gave more justice to Spidey than Tobey Maguire ever did. Yeah, I think he really brought Spider-Man to life, and I think it's bullshit that he's not coming back since for this Marvel reboot, since Spidey is kind of back on with Marvel. I thought Andrew Garfield was great.
Yeah, Andrew Garfield's awesome. The best thing about the Amazing Spider-Man movies is, he was a good casting for Peter Parker and Spider-Man, and he even looks like the character.
He does.
He's like
Spider-Man. I'm sorry, you were about to say what?
He's like the same height as Spider-Man, you know.
Yeah, and he is. And another thing, that Andrew Garfield was actually a huge fan of Spider-Man when he was little. We know when he showed that he has some pictures when he was little, dressed up as Spider-Man. Like I think it was a Halloween, and of course he was he was dressed as Spider-Man at Comic-Con, and so he understood the character, what he was about. Tobey Maguire, he didn't read any comics in his life. He was never into Spider-Man. He just took it as some bullshit acting job. Tobey Maguire had no knowledge at all, which is one of the reasons he fucked Spider-Man up.
Indeed. Hell, I could even pull off a better Peter Parker's man than this motherfucker ever could. And I'm a short guy in real life. I'm not, but I out act Tobey Maguire.
I can see that, man. I can see that.
Tobey Maguire.
I say the same thing for myself as well. And speaking of who should have played Spider-Man back in the 90s, I remember when I was a kid, I thought of one person, and that was Tom Cruise.
Yeah, I could see Tom Cruise back in the day.
He's kind of he's a short guy too in real life.
Yeah.
And you know, and people would be like, "Oh, he's too short." You think about Hugh Jackman playing Wolverine, and Wolverine's short guy in the comics.
Yeah, exactly.
Where did I hear?
But him as Jack Reacher, that's a whole different story.
Where did I hear? Was it someone else was considered to play Wolverine back in the day? I'm thinking it was like Bob Hoskins or something. Someone short, like stocky, like that.
I remember it was this guy. I remember it was the guy who played the villain in Mission Impossible 2.
God, Hugh Jackman got the point.
Hugh Jackman nailed it, man. But back in the day, when I thought about when I was a kid, when I thought about who would be in the X-Men movie to play Wolverine, I only thought of no one else but Van Damme.
Wait, it was Bob Hoskins.
Imagine my this Wolverine fight.
What? Imagine what?
It was Bob Hoskins.
You know.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That would be cool though. No, he had the presence of Wolverine in a way.
Van Damme or Bob Hoskins?
Van Damme.
Yeah, because you look at him in time, it's kind of rugged in a way, like almost like the Wolverine type look he has, and he's like very like you see the kind of tormented side to him in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
You remember when he's watching the tapes of his wife, Mia Sarah, and he's getting almost getting ready to cry, you know.
Yeah. But what sold me for him playing Wolverine was his performance in Hard Target, the way how he's running in slow motion with the hair.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
That gave me that impression that he could play Wolverine.
I was gonna say that too.
And that badass persona that he had, which was like almost like the low character who took no from anyone.
Mm-hmm.